Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. And I think we're finished. I think we're good to finish this game today. I think so. I feel like there's not a lot of it to go. And good luck on that paper, sweetie pie. Hopefully it goes well. And yeah, I just wanted to say regarding my schedules, I technically do have a schedule. I just feel better if I don't post it up on Discord, because every week I tend to plan when I'm going to stream, but sometimes I don't. When that day comes, I don't want to stream, so I feel better if I don't put it up on Discord, so I can just, you know, sneakily cancel it without anyone knowing. It feels better this way for me, for now. But yeah, and technically I didn't really want to stream today either, but my week is booked already. I have a lot of things to do this week, so I kind of want to do everything. Everything that I planned. Oh, it's snowing. Stopping by in general means a lot, I'd say, yeah. A vibe. Yeah, compromise is scary, yeah. It is, indeed. I agree with you. And that's my compromise. Hey, Porcupine! All of you! Happy Hibernation Festival! Am I? Oh, okay. I can I can move along. Right, last time we went to a hibernation festival and it was fun. Our colleague and friend Mia won the best stew contest, I think. Alas, I'm the opposite. Interesting. See, sometimes when I don't plan out my weeks, not weeks, my days in advance, I need to plan my day at least 1 or 2 days in advance, because if I don't, I feel as if my life is falling apart. Not immediately, but eventually I'm gonna start feeling like that. Eventually, after like maybe a month or 2 of not planning anything. Not in the mood for a hibernation festival. Sure I am, but someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything, I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious, and there's only 1 bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well... wait, who? Oh, Hydric won the bottle. Was it? Oh, well, we won the bottle, but we gave it away to Roman. I need planning, whether it happens or not. Sometimes I can handle spontaneity, but I'm happiest with routine. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about routine, but I do like planning my days ahead. And when those days get changed, sometimes if someone else changes the day or changes the plans for me, I feel bad. I feel uncomfortable. But if I change the plans for myself, I feel normal. I don't care. It's okay. I have a backup plan for if I change the plans for myself. Yeah, plans are nice. Plans are really nice. Roman has the bottle. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality when I get my hands on him. Now, off to your shift. Dr. Krokowski is waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Shift together, a night shift together with our supervisor. I guess she is the supervisor, right? But if I may share my case, mine is weird. Due to anxiety, being suddenly thrown into a sudden situation is terrifying, but at the same time, I usually just do new stuff when it's not as yeah, pretty much the same. Like, I don't like new things. It's not that it's terrifying, but it's like new things tend to be a little bit overwhelming. And I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I do like being spontaneous. Yeah, similar. Hello. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Krokowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the 2 of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So, how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the hibernation festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Okay. Oh, we have a message as well. I like adventures and I like routine. Hell yeah. Adventures are fun. We have a message from Mia. Wait. Not got too much. Should be worried. Have time to chat. Oh, okay. Still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. You're welcome. We did help her out, so you're welcome. I have a little, proposal for for game developers. Maybe, like, signifying which messages are new, so I don't have to reread all of it again. But it's not it's not that big of a deal. It is reassuring knowing I'm not alone. Makes it feel easier to tackle with different experiences on the subject. Indeed. Indeed. I think I'd like to plan, though, if anything, to feel smart. I mean, I'm planning to feel more comfortable. Dr. Gerda Gniesdorf. Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? Saint Ursula, save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Gniesdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Okay, a tough patient, I see. It's kind of frustrating when people say I freak out when things don't go to plan, like I only have one plan. I predict— yeah, exactly! Exactly! Exactly. I wouldn't say I freak out when things don't go according to plan, but I do get uncomfortable with it. And yes, I agree with you. Listening, maybe reading that, kinda makes me wonder if Batman has anxiety like us. Maybe. Maybe. You never know. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. How many? 5 pills, okay. Let's do that. Then do— ooh, this one. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks good. Hell yeah. First try. A+, I want an A+ ranking on that. Your liver ratings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insists I don't drink here. So now I have 2 problems. Alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what it is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. I should have put up a warning like last two streams. This game contains mature topics. Not mature topics, but topics like depression, stress, death, and other such issues. And thank you for the hat pat. It is frustrating to know that though, like extroverts, not everyone likes diving headfirst into danger. Yeah, pretty much. I never got the expression like, oh, what was it? Oh. Something about risk. It was something about risk. I can't remember it. I never got it. I don't really like taking risks. I mean, I do like taking risks, but only if I have backup plans that are safe. Good evening, Miss Van Gallen. It is important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh! Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Gotera brought me back up here. I have to admit to a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time, too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gotera. What were you talking about? High risk, high reward. That's the one, I think. That's the one, thank you. I think that's the one. Oh, this and that. Ourselves, the world. I helped Miss Van Gallen breathe until she managed to calm down. Miss Van Gallen, I wish you all the best and a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you, you too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Gallen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gotera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Gotera has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. Okie dokie. I prefer nothing ventured, nothing gained. I prefer that one as well. I take gaining nothing. Despite my difficulties with trying new stuff, I still try and think that's important. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you don't try something new, you won't get anything in return either, so... Might be the sound of it, but it does sound intriguing. Intriguing indeed. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be something. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I pushed that button. Don't tell me I didn't. I pushed it! Okay, whatever. Whatever, I'll take it. B rank, I'll take it. Oh my god, those glasses. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gotera said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gotera again tomorrow. Rest well. Yeah. Rest well indeed. We have one more patient. And it's a squirrel. I don't think this is... I still don't think that jumping on the countertop is... sanitary. Yo, but fuck supermarkets when they change their layout. It is only stressful. Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly stressful for me, but it is confusing as fuck because I keep spending more it's dumb that I have to spend more time in the supermarket than I originally have to because they changed their fucking layout. Why do you do that? Why do you do this to me? Mine changed recently and I still can't find... Oh god. That sucks. My condolences. I would have really loved to go to the hibernation festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little hibernation festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Swelling? What's swelling? Take me to the supermarket. No worries. We can always go to the supermarket together. The freaking glasses, though. I think the glasses go well on almost every emote, if not all of them. Maybe not all of them, but most of the emotes. Here or... Here. I think here is the highest point. Oh god, why are you shaking so badly? Oh god, okay. I don't think that worked out quite well. B-rank, okay, I'll take it. Oh god, pigments. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful hibernation festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now, I got to admit. Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't be the caffeine. Nope. It's definitely the coffee. Now I pictured Liv walking around with a cart, Sweetie pulling Liv and begging to buy something. Sweetie, what do you want me to buy? I'll buy you anything. Do you want a new plushie? I'll buy you a plushie. I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. If you say so. Well, let's see. A knife! Why do you want a knife? If it's for self-defense, I'll buy you a small knife. Welcome in, Nova. Hopefully you're doing well. Mom, the new Genshin character came out. I don't think Sweetie plays Genshin. We already have plenty of Genshin characters at home. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You were really quick today. I like that. Aren't I always quick, though? I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Irma, I mean, Mrs. De Calma. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I want to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. All right, we do have a gift for her. We bought her candles, I think. I'm afraid the only gacha hell I'm in right now is FGO and Bandori. I'll never spend money on it though. Hell yeah. As long as you're not spending money. It is tempting to spend money on it though. I think she's in room 303, hold on. Financially safe option indeed. Financially the safest option. I mean, the safest option would be not to play gacha, but sometimes you have to, because it's too tempting. Very tempting. Just woke up from an unconsented nap. Nice. Hopefully it was a good rest. Hopefully you rested well. You needed... I'm assuming you needed that nap. Hey Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. It was great. I met a lot of people and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Might actually change my username to Sweetie. It'll mean less people struggle with my name. Whatever works for you. Sweetie Pie is also a great username. But I mean, people do tend to shorten it to Sweetie. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's alright. I need someone I can... spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Krakowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know. Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. Dash, dash, dash in a flash, flash, flash. I might actually change my username to Sweetie. Oh, wait, I've already read that. If it helps, I mainly spell your username as it's written out of consistency. Yeah, I spell it with an E. Because it's easier for me. Sweetie Pie 3, Sweetie Pie 3, I'll still be Sweetie Pie, but now with less mispronunciations. Interesting. Let's get some tea. Someone who gets called fugitive 3 out of 10 times. People are unreliable. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Yeah, people are trying to pronounce the names. My name has been mispronounced as Levidia a couple of times, so you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I don't mind it. I find it charming in a way, but still, how did you get Levidia from Levada? I'm forced to use... Oh, okay. Leet. Wait. Am I seeing... right? Is it leet? It is leet. I didn't know that word existed. Wait, I need to go to Google Translate now. hindsight, I'm pretty lucky with how people tend to misspell mine, especially since it's all in lowercase. Oh, lead, okay. Wait, sweetie leads. Hold on. Eh? That doesn't feel correct. Ah, okay. Informal language or code used on the internet in which standard letters are often replaced by numerals or special characters that resemble the letters in appearance. Oh, interesting. See, we don't even have a word for it in Croatian. We don't even have a word for it. Oh, internet slang. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I got it. I just never heard of the word, so I needed an explanation of it, but I got it. I got it. Thank you. You learn something new every day, honestly. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Ooh, I think she said... No, wait. Was it black tea? I think she said black tea. Let's give her black tea. Okay, now I'd better get this straight to Irma. To be honest, I didn't even knew it had name, right? It's the first time I hear about it. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. Aww. But we have to do something! What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea, too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help, Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Oh, okay. Oh, no! One of our patients is gonna die. Kinda like old internet lore, like whoever invented that S we all drew... Right, okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember that S we all drew in school. I think I drew it once or twice, to be honest. But I remember it. ...2011 vibes. Irma, I'm back! And I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world, but he also had a great fear of flying. And he wasn't the youngest anymore either, neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to, until it was banned. It was the hibernation festival. When Gilbert sat in the hot air balloon for the first time, there was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells, we were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together, I'd already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there, but that year the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then, all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air, mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got a fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I'd seen the whole thing, and I leapt desperately at a dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket, and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into his skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true, I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I'd bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore, but how would we know which way to go? Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it, very softly. The hibernation hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the hibernation festival. We strained our ears and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. A big fish listened to Irma's stories. Are they still playing the hibernation hymn in the square? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yes, they're probably still celebrating. And here's the two of us, stuck working the night shift at the hospital, hey? You're doing a good job. With the work. But Irma? I made it. To the hibernation. No! Oh. I didn't think I would cry, but I'm actually crying. No. Oh, fucking hell. Finley still doesn't have the time to play something. What did I miss? Oh, fucking hell. I knew this game is gonna make me cry. Has anyone been able to find the origin of the S yet? I think I read something about it, but I don't quite remember it. Yeah, it's definitely pre-internet. I don't even understand how I still did the same things people did in other countries, honestly. It's universal. No one understands. Yeah, Gilbert and Irma are the best characters for now. MVPs. You have the marshmallow plushie nearby. I do. I have him right here. I have him right here. Don't worry. I have Dave right here. My emotional support. Hello. Wow, looks like someone got out the wrong side of bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the hibernation festival? Things aren't so great right now, Alfio. Can I help you? No. Oh. Oh, poor Finley. I can't offer a hug, so I feel better you have someone else in place. I'll pretend that the hug Dave is giving me is the hug that everyone is in chat is giving me. So thank you. Should I take the bus? Nah, walk. Walk and chat with the townsfolk. Should I? I think I want to go through the high road. And I am suspecting at least one more patient is going to pass away as well, because things are not looking well for him either. And it's... I want to say I'm not going to cry, but... Irma broke me. So this one might break me as well. Nothing else, it's a sign of a good story. Yeah, true. I mean, I always listen to each and every one of Irma's stories, and they were always good. So this last one was very sweet as well. Giuliano, I'm really sorry that Irma was... Nope, I can't do that yet. Aww. If a story can make you sentimental over fictional characters, that's a pretty good tale. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I see what you mean now. It's true, though. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Not today. Finley's feeling it as well. I think that's it. That's the first patient that... that's the first of his patients that died. Or rather, the first patient that died since he started working at the hospital. It's pretty rough on him as well. I want to look over the town. Or maybe not. That's okay. Although, to be fair, it doesn't even take that much to make me cry. Just give me a very sweet character. You can even imply that she's going to pass away or die or anything, and I'm still gonna cry when it happens. Finley is a character, but I still want to reassure him it wasn't his fault. Yeah, true. It really wasn't his fault. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. I don't like it. Morning. Have a nice weekend? Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood. Is this because of Mrs. De Calma? I'm sorry, kid. Really. I like the old lady, too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. That's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it, though. They always say that first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the best thing he can do at this point. Just focus and try his best. Because life goes on. Even though some people are not around. Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something? No, I want to get my work done first. Okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? Okay, I'll try to remember that. Got tea, nice. What kind of tea? Is it the safe kind of tea without the quotation marks? I hope it is. Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you've finished treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I've even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Oh. Thank you, Dr. Krakowski. All my teas are safe, but are they safe without the quotation marks on the word safe? Are they safe, or are they safe? Okay, let's get to work. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so is the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for. Alrighty then. I don't deal in absolutes. I figured as much. Oh god. How many fingers do I need for this? A lot, it seems. Right, come on. This one. There we go. Come on, this. Okay. Oh god. I don't have that many fingers, game! Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Oh boy. That was tough. We're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense. My liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Fair. Very fair. But I find there's something rather beautiful in this. How in times of distress, we often find ourselves picking each other up. That's true. I think, yeah. I think it's part of why I love the cold, not only because of itself, but also because it makes us seek warmth in each other. That's true, yeah. I always remember... Wait, I missed one room. I always remember when there was a huge flood here in Croatia. Not where I live, thankfully, but on the other part of Croatia. Everyone was really nice to each other, and everyone was helping each other out. And even Serbia, which is a country that doesn't really support Croatia because of like all the war things, homeland wars. I'm not gonna go into history, but in times of need, even they came to our aid, and it was beautiful to see. I loved that. And honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, they can tell that we don't like each other very much, however much they want. But I don't think it's true. I've met only one person that didn't like people from Serbia because of the whole war stuff that went on almost 30 years ago. But he changed his mind recently because he met a couple of people from Serbia that were very nice people, actually. So he changed his mind. So yeah, I don't think that's true at all. That the fact that we hate each other. Yeah, humans are strange, but also complicated. Kindness is contagious, yes, exactly. That's what that person told me as well. And it's true. It's really true. Good morning, Mrs. Van Galen. Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home, too. Alright, medication. Let's see now. I need to lower these two. But I need to raise this one. Okay. Need to raise this as well. Okay, that's more than 4 pills, so... Wait. Yeah, that's more than 4 pills. 3... Or... That's 6 pills. Oh, okay, that's a bit too much. No, I do... wait. I removed that, no. I removed this, actually. And... maybe this. Okay, it should be... I think... Okay, it's fine now. And it's 4 pills as well. It's fine. After the amount of heat that was making here, I get a bit of cold rain. Nice! Woke up early, get to be in the stream of a cozy streamer with a cozy chat, and I even get to suspend my skepticism towards mankind a bit. Nice. Feeling pretty confident. You should feel confident in your day, every day. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that your day is going well so far. Yep. I'm seeing a significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like the medication's doing its job. Yes, but I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gotera again, and it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly, I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things. Instead of just living for my job, I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great! That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I am the island. I am the sea. And maybe unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gotera again before I leave too. Have a great day and look after yourself. Nice, so we helped one patient. Well, we helped 2 patients. We helped a lot of patients. I'm glad they're feeling better. I'd offer you a hug if given the chance. Godspeed, amazing bat! Hell yeah! And I appreciate the hug. Hello. You're Emma, right? Okay. Miss Emma Strawberry Yogurt, right? No! I'm Emma Smith. Oh, right, that's what it says here. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith? I miss my home. And I've got tummy ache too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. Alrighty. Oh, I hate this one. I don't like this one. Let's see. Tummy. Okay, let's see. Okay, that one. What about... I don't think it's gonna be... Maybe it is gonna be related to... brain. It is, okay. Water, maybe? Is she dehydrated? Skull? Okay. And... maybe tooth? No. Bone? No. Hand? There we go! I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things, is that right? Yes. So are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niesdork. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor, like you. Wait a minute, do you mean Dr. Niesdorf? Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts. Not even after the hibernation festival. Oh. It's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So you keep off the nuts and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. Oh well. I think I'm done with my shift now. I'll just waddle over to... Oh, hey Sandra. Morning, Finley. Your mom's bed was empty this morning. I figured she didn't make it. Sorry to ask, but that must have been your first death, right? Oh man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better. True, but it's still hard. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today, but given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. Well, frick you. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. Alright. I guess I'll go see him and then see if Mia wants to talk a little bit. Hello. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald, what can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Calma's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much, the whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting them off your mind the first time. I still remember my first too. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Mrs. de Calma a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You are excused for the rest of the day, and I'm sure Mrs. de Calma would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. I will. And I will also run some ads while I get to the funeral. Welcome in, Patty! Hopefully you're doing well. I'm sorry I have to run the ads, but they already asked to be run already. And I didn't want to run them during a dialogue. There we go. 3 minutes. But yeah. Oh, yeah, hopefully you're doing well, Patty. I was doing well. I was doing well, but the game made me cry. So hopefully you're doing well. I'm good, being annoyed by my VOD video, trying to fix it. Ooh, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Nothing too bad, I should say. Nothing too annoying. Oh, it's nighttime already. Nice. Define bad, I don't know. I actually don't know. Lost footage or lost sound, or not lost, but things that Mike maybe didn't pick up or something like that. I think the video got corrupted and I had to re-record the video in OBS. Oh god. Oh, that's worse. That's worse than I thought. That's really bad. I hope you can fix it somehow. Or rather, yeah. Wish I could help. Somehow, but I'm not really good at that stuff. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No, thanks. Sorry, I've got somewhere to be. Sure thing. Yeah. We got a funeral to attend. I'm still gonna wait for that 1 minute to pass. Okay, Gilbert's is right here. Yep, so I am going to wait a little bit and take a sip of my coffee while it's still warm. Is it warm? It is warm. Lukewarm. Very much lukewarm at this point. Middle episode of my Mass Effect 3 playthrough. Oh no! Oh god. I hope you can fix it somehow. I hope. Fingers crossed. I hope you can uncorrupt the VOD, if that's even possible. If that's even possible to do. And thank you, I'm enjoying my coffee. It's a good coffee. Okay. Ads are done. Welcome back, everyone. Not sure how it is for others, but ads don't seem to be running on my end. Sometimes it's what Pigment said, but for me, I very, very rarely get ads on Twitch because I live in this poor country called Croatia. And if I do get ads, I usually get 1 or 2 same ads. But yeah. Honestly, last time I got ads was last year. Wait, last year? Towards the beginning of the year, I wanna say. I can't even remember, honestly. I can relate to that. Nice, hell yeah. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago, we gathered to celebrate. Today, we've gathered to weep. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Giuliano. Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd had more... Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please, make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there is one thing, actually. Anything you want. What is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here, too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still here? I checked myself, but I've got my hands full. Sorry, here I am, asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you. I wonder who the colleague is, though. Ooh. Maybe I'll move to Croatia, cute artists and no ads. Honestly, it's not that great here. Don't move over here. It sucks. High five from your neighbor, hell yeah. Neighbor from across the border. My immediate guess is the Ram fellow, but I'm not sure. That was my guess as well. Carl. I think his name was Carl. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Pah! Hey? You're welcome. Did you know Irma? Of course! I loved stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I'd love one of her coffees right now. Aww. Irma, I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. I know. Wow, you're here! Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too, even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say, okay? Okay. Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too! Of course, I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today. I'm not sure I know this guy. And I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Giuliano will be glad to see you. I hope so. Oh, notes. Ted is new in town as well. She doesn't have a place to stay yet, so she moved into the motel room at Gilbert's. Okay. She could probably just stay here for a while. The place isn't that expensive and never gets booked much anyway. Speaking of which, she's working on a book right now. I wonder how that will turn out. Nice, okay. Good luck with the book, Ted. So many people loved her. That's quite a compliment, yeah. Everyone in town seems to love her. Let's see. I'll just come right over. Heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. Hope you're okay. I'll be making her memorial figurine today. Gonna make sure it's a good one. Come by anytime if you need to talk. Okay. I already did. Based on her story, she had a fulfilling life and plenty of people who had her close to heart. Yeah, that's true. Oh, it's Gregor! Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. Did he like Irma as well? I'm feeling there's something going on here. It's all my fault. Oh, he blames himself because of the water pipe. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have... This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. It's not your fault, honestly. The hospital is very old. And you did tell the supervisors about the pipe and everything, so... I felt the same way. I was the one treating her. Right up until the end, I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me, and I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh, he's going in after all. Nice. Oh, this guy. What does he want? Oh, okay. Yeah, the maintenance side is also underfunded. Understaffed as well, because he's the only guy that works at the hospital, and he's got a lot of work to do in that hospital, because hospital needs a lot of repairs, apparently. Because apparently it's an old hospital, right? So... yeah. Do we go outside? No. So, did you find him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital, but he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. He just did. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Sure. Welcome in, Gurabi. Hopefully you're doing well. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? If that dude pulls something off to... Honestly, if he pulls something off, I'm smacking him. Right in the face. Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak, but last night Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories, and she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you. A song Irma requested every time I picked that instrument up. Is it the hibernation hymn? Welcome in, Ante. Hopefully you're doing well. Taking a break from Palworld, nice! Hopefully you're enjoying the game. I remember one day it was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it, and I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while. Then Irma came up with a new dish, rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How did you know Irma, Finley? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. Oh no. Oh no, this guy, I swear. Oh god. Could be better, just started with work. Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully work goes well. He's the one who let her die, it's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital, and a few days later suddenly she's sick, real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the staff at that awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad. The folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point? Yeah, St. Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it will be better that way. Oh no, I hate the fact that everyone's agreeing with him. Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly. They don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral. Because they know it's their fault. Plain as the nose on your face. But... quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. At least Giuliano seemed to have some maturity. Yeah, true. True. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. Carl or Mia? Ooh, I think I'm gonna call Mia back. Hey, Finley. Thanks for calling me back. I was worried when I saw you today. Are you okay? I'd be lying if I said I was. Oh, I don't know if it'll help, but I actually have plans for tonight. I think I need to get my mind off things, and I'm guessing you might want to as well? If you come along, we could help each other. Pino will be there, too. Sure, why not? Cool. I just got off work. I'm standing in the middle of the town square. Perfect, I'm heading your way now. Let's meet at the hospital entrance, okay? Alright, see you soon. Oh, that's scummy. I hate that. I really hate that. Someone is going to the hospital. Someone is going to the same hospital that Irma supposedly was murdered in. Allegedly. Allegedly. Man, people just make up stories and they don't even check the facts. That's what bothers me about today's world. If you're going to spew, like, if you're going to tell stories, at least check your facts. Hello. Is the funeral over already? Dr. Krakowski told me you were there. Sure was. There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? I wanted to explain myself but didn't get chance. That's so mean. It makes me so angry. Yeah. Can we change the subject maybe? Anything special going on in your life? Well, today's my stage debut. What do you mean? I'm rehearsing with the Porcupine Amateur Dramatics Group for the first time. Wanna come watch? I want to get used to having an audience. Do I need to do anything? Watch, listen, nod. And don't be too harsh a critic. I can do that. Yay, let's go. The rehearsal's taking place on the small stage in the park. Small stage in the park? Is it this way? I hope it is. You see so many news articles the second something gets said on Twitter or some trash and there's no way to cancel someone. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No worries, Paddy. Welcome back. Hopefully it went well. I agree with Pigments that there's likely pain behind that guy's behavior, but, and pardon my language, that is such a shitty move. It is. It's very shitty, very scummy. Oh, I don't even know what to say, man. Not this way, this way. Where's the park? I hope it's this way. Desperate to find someone to blame, enough to make blood boil, yeah. Oh, here we go. Hello. Mia! I'm so glad you came! And you brought Finley with you too! Yes, I asked if he wanted to come. But just to watch. Watching? Nonsense. You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Caught a flu at the hibernation festival or something. Oh no, can we still rehearse without them? Sure we can. You brought the perfect replacement. But... Oh yes, Finley, please say you'll join us. I'm sure that's just what I need to feel more comfortable in my first role. Alright. Yay! Woo! I was in theater group in elementary school, but I might be a little rusty. What's the play? Will it even work with someone new in the role? That's what's so great! We're an improv troupe. We give everyone a role at the start of the show, then just see what happens. And tonight we got something very special in store. A terrible crime that needs solving. Mwahahaha. I'm scared already. You're telling me. And you, Finley, are going to be our detective, the private eye. The guy who was a little too tough for the police. You're basically the referee. It'll be great practice for the rest of the group. Oh, okay. I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Is everyone ready? Yep. I'm already pumped. Hehe. Let's go. Just makes me glad that there are people with enough maturity and wisdom to handle these subjects. Yeah. I'm glad there's smart people, mature people, I should say. I'm thankful for that. Alright, you've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Folks, we got 2 new additions today, so to celebrate I've come up with something special. Listen up everyone. We open on an old hospital. It's 6 in the morning. There's a storm outside. The rain's coming down in buckets as, one by one, you enter the building. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into a horrifying scream. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Let me feel your terror. Much better. A body has been found in the chief physician's office. But it's not just any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. You gather in the break room. The fresh coffee still bubbling in the pot when the door flies open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue. His face is grave, his steps determined, and so the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Okay. Alright, folks. Let the interrogation begin. So, I need to talk to everyone, I guess? I'd probably be a misanthrope by now if I weren't reminded of the good that lays within us, yeah? Us as in, yeah, humans in general. Humans? I think people are... I would like to believe that people are inherently good, but there's something that happens along the way as we grow up, and some people just take the wrong turn in life and they go bad, unfortunately. I would like to think that's the case. I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. I'm sure of it. You got to believe me. She would have done anything for him, but she swept it under the table. If he threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. Anything to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night, when I was just starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Let's see. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift, and I was going to go straight home after that. Anything unusual? Is there anything else that might be relevant besides your theories? Well, I don't know if it's really relevant, but before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital, but he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? Okay. Anyone you suspect? I told you, the chief physician, of course. Haven't you ever seen a detective drama? Okay, I'll come back. Get that there are people who put it blatantly don't care, but I do get that there are people who don't know better or who are too hurt to think things through. And yeah, it's really complicated. People are complicated. It's really terrible what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place and I still couldn't do anything. Where in the building were you at the time of the crime? I always come in extra early because I like to work in peace before the hustle and bustle starts. So I sat in my office all morning, going through patient records. I haven't been here long. I was eager for a fresh start after my previous hospital, and I get along very well with everyone here, but I'm still trying to get up to speed. Okay. Anything unusual? As you may already know, I'm pretty new here, so I probably wouldn't even notice if there was something out of the ordinary. But maybe that will help you provide a more objective view than your colleagues. Yes, I suppose so. Suspects? I don't want to make any false accusations, but there is one thing as it happens. The chief physician came to see me a few days ago. She asked me to keep an eye on the janitor. I think he was seen hanging around my floor a few times, heading into the storeroom. Some people suspect him of stealing medication. And have you noticed anything? No, I've never seen him there. But maybe the murder victim caught him in the act. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, truly. Ambulance? I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but apart from a friendly nod here and there, we've never really interacted. Okay, I'll come back. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, that damned pipe in the basement burst again. That's the third time this month, not that anyone cares. And everything's always underwater. So I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees down there, tinkering around. And then I thought, what's that strange object in the water? And hey presto, I had the murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. Okay, anything unusual? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talked to the guy a lot. Out on the stairs after work. He's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? 2 days ago he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him, stuff like that. I managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. Interesting. Maybe the ambulance driver. He was always kind of weird when it came to the PA. Saw him sitting in front of the guy's office again yesterday. Don't know if that helps. Everyone's suspecting the ambulance driver. We used to smoke together. That was pretty nice, actually. He's quit now, so we don't see each other that often anymore. But he's also been a little weird recently. Maybe he wants a job or something, but he's been chasing the PA around a lot. New doctor. I think she's avoiding me, but I don't know why. Okay. I'll come back. What about you? You don't understand how awful it was. If it were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been so shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over the course of my career. But in my office? Before my third cup of coffee? What's the world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. Ahem. I'd like to ask you about the incident. Yes, of course, I think we all want to get to the bottom of this. And as soon as possible, too. Let's see. I'm busy, so keep it short. Very well, I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I wasn't in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left, early yesterday evening. I always try to get here as early as possible as a rule. That way I can finish the day's work early too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. The breakdown service took forever, but maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, it could have been me lying here cold on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect, though. I see. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Just can't stop wondering why it had to happen in my office, of all places, and how. The only person with a key besides me was my assistant. And we couldn't stand each other. I don't know what he was doing in my office. As far as I know, he was never in my office unless I was there too. His key was only for emergencies. Okay. If you ask me, it was the nurse anyway. My PA made some nursing cuts a few weeks ago. And I've heard nothing but complaints ever since. She also has a penchant for being unprofessionally emotional, if you know what I mean. You told me earlier that you and your PA couldn't stand each other, correct? That's correct. Interesting, especially as I've heard from various sources that the two of you got along very well. That is wild speculation. And anyway, it should make me even less of a suspect, if anything. Oh, was there an affair going on, maybe? True, I lied. But I only did it for the sake of my image. I don't want to be the kind of boss who's known for playing favorites. Okay. Maybe not. So I treat everyone the same. Let's see. I don't think I've ever talked to him. Okay. I don't interact with most of the employees here on a regular basis, if you know what I mean. Do I know what you mean? New doctor. She hasn't been here long, just a couple months, but she's proven a good fit. I was a little skeptical at first, because I didn't know if she was assertive enough, but it's worked out fine in the end. She's normally very reliable, though I did find a stack of uncompleted files on her desk just today. Uncompleted files. What about the janitor? I'll be honest with you, I've always had a suspicion that he was up to something crooked. He's always creeping around everywhere, cropping up where you least expect him. I think he's been stealing, but I don't have any proof yet. Okay, so he might be... The janitor might be accused of stealing, but we're trying to solve a murder here, so... What do you think about the janitor? Are you getting along with your chief physician? At the risk of sounding like a phony, I respect her very much and I am glad to have the opportunity to work under her. I think I can still learn a lot from her. Do you know how your chief physician felt about her assistant? And where was she today? I don't know what kind of relationship my boss had with the PA, but she always leaves the building at the same time on Mondays. I think it's because she wants to catch that show about doctors on TV, which is always on at the time. That's what someone told me once, at least. I don't know if she's a suspect, but I think she's a smart woman. I don't think she would have killed anyone in her own office, where she'd be one of the most obvious suspects, but that's just my opinion. She was cursing her head off when she arrived this morning too, because her car broke down. I saw them towing it away. I honestly have no clue who could be the killer. Same. Same. You said you got along with all of them, yet I've heard differently. I've been reliably informed that you didn't have a good relationship with the murdered victim. I never tried to hide it. Maybe not everyone knew, but that suited me just fine. Yeah, me and the PA, we clashed pretty often. He didn't always agree with my methods and opinions. And yeah, sometimes that made me angry, but angry enough to kill him? I'd never do that. No one gets along with every single one of their colleagues, and I'm no exception. That's normal. Yeah, true. It's pretty much normal. What about the janitor? I mainly stay out of his way. Since my boss pointed out her suspicions to me. I know she said to keep an eye on him, but I just always get shivers down my spine at the idea of having dealings with a criminal. What if he's not a criminal, though? Okay, let's talk to the janitor again. Not that. Night, third pipe, third time this month. Always underwater. Okay, yep. Anything about the chief physician? Well, I don't think my boss would kill anyone. She has a lot of money and a nice apartment. Why would she ruin all that? Nah, I don't see her doing that. Okay. What about you? Wish me luck with the exporting now. If this will go through, then probably manage to salvage what I could. Good luck. I hope you did. I hope it goes through. I hope you managed to fix it. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, see, this is a great point. I was told you don't smoke anymore. You said you were taking a cigarette break, but you don't smoke anymore, do you? I'm not a murderer! I would never kill him! No, I don't smoke, but I am allowed to go anywhere in the hospital. Wherever I want, especially to my own brother's office. My own brother's office door? You heard right, he was my brother, and I would never hurt my own family. I'd rather kill myself. He may not have wanted to see me, but I can't help that he died before he could change his mind. And I know he would have done if I could have just talked to him again yesterday. Change his mind about what? I heard the news when she first started here, but I've never really talked to her. I don't think she liked her PA very much. I think she said she didn't like her PA either. Janitor. He's a nice guy. We used to smoke together a lot, because our shifts synced up well. They don't sync up so much anymore. But he's pretty reliable and nicer than most of the others. Oh, he's pretty reliable, but everyone else says that he's not reliable at all. She's sneaky, I'm telling you. Thinks she's so much better than other people, just because she can boss us all around. I'm surprised she wasn't kicked out years ago. She's just a bad influence on everyone else. This is tough. I'm suspecting this guy. Brother or not, sometimes these things happen, you know? Okay, let's ask some more questions. Were you aware that the ambulance driver was the brother of the victim? Did I know they were related? Of course, I hired him after all. I'm not stupid. My assistant didn't like his brother very much. We discussed the prospect of firing him on several occasions, but in the end he said his brother was weird but harmless. In fact, he was a very peaceable person. All the same, he didn't want to talk to him. I think it was the ambulance driver. Let's see. Alleged murder. Think, smoke together. Wait, now don't see each other. He's also been very little weird recently. I think it's the ambulance driver. So this guy. I think. Wait, hold on. Where were we at the time of the crime? Only here for see, he says cigarette break, but he's not smoking anymore. Yeah, you say you would never kill him either, but Where were you at the time of the crime then? If not taking a cigarette break. Position, okay. I think it's that guy. Hello. No, I couldn't stand him, but that doesn't make me a murderer. If I went around wanting to murder people, I'd have started actually doing it a long time ago. Not that I'm saying I did. Fact is, he just wasn't a nice guy. Ask the new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. That's more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever had. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night, so I couldn't have killed him anyway. Oh, I can question her as well, okay. Let's see. Like I said, I was on duty. I don't know exactly when he was killed, but you're welcome to talk to all the patients on the ward. I spent a lot of time there that morning, having a very long conversation with the woman in room 7. She didn't feel well, and she really wanted to talk to somebody about it. Not to mention giving them her whole life story. Anything unusual? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Hold on. Right? I think I did a double hydrate this time because I didn't realize how dry my mouth were. And stretch. Alright. I remember wondering about the light. The light that was on the chief physician's office. Though that was sometime in the early morning. Okay. I didn't see anyone. Or wait. The janitor. I saw the janitor on that floor. He said he was looking for a ladder for some repair work. Unfortunately, I couldn't help him. I had my hands full myself that morning. Okay. New doctor. Because I heard differently. The new doctor? I don't really know anything about her. I wasn't that interested either. I just overheard that she and the PA clashed a lot. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that they came here from the same hospital. The name was similar anyway, but whether they knew each other back then, I have no idea. It's a while since the PA left there. I ran into her several times yesterday. She said she wanted to move some files from her office into other offices. Spent all morning carrying boxes around. Okay. It has been implied that you might have had a motive after all, namely a personal dislike combined with the nursing cuts. I already told you that I didn't like him, but that doesn't mean I killed him. Being temperamental doesn't mean that I'm a murderer. Yeah, he made the nursing service even worse than it already was, and I could have laid into him about it then, but did I do it? No. Am I sad that he's dead? No. I'm still not a murderer. Don't know who that is. Did you never have any contact with each other? No, never. You know, a hospital like this is a big place. If I ran around the building all day trying to make friends, do you know what would happen then? We'd have a lot fewer patients and a lot more funerals. That's what. Fair point. I mean, she's my boss. What more can I say? You're not really answering my questions. We work on the same ward. The only thing I really remember was that the PA gave her a lot of stick. Most of it uncalled for. But I have no idea if she had a problem with that. I think she did. We get along alright. He's quite a nice guy. Not very talkative, but I think we just both enjoy not having to talk for a change. I often think that a hospital would collapse without him. Oh boy, okay. Oh dear indeed. Can I ask questions about... Oh, wait a second. Looks like the janitor lied in his statement. Do you know anything regarding the whereabouts of the janitor today? The janitor's a suspect, but why would he want to kill my brother? I always thought he was good-natured, but maybe I was wrong about him too. But didn't he find a murder weapon as well? And he didn't know what it was? If I killed someone, I won't turn the murder weapon over to the police. But who knows what goes on in his head? I mean, maybe you would to avoid getting detected. Doctor... Okay, I'll come back. Let me talk to the janitor. Something about the nurse. You suspect her? Well, when I was on the other ward, she was on duty there, just like she was meant to be. Because of her temper? I always thought it was just a rumor. There's another nurse on the ward who has frequent outbursts of anger, but the nurse dealt with it herself more often than not, because she understood the reasons behind it. I think she just cares a lot about her team. I've been asking around a bit here, and several people said they saw you. What, the nurse saw me? I was just patching some tools like she taught, honestly. Okay, I wasn't, I confess. I snuck out of the basement, but I didn't kill him. Sometimes I take medication from the hospital. Oh, there we go. There we go. Only a little. It's just so expensive. So sometimes I take things that nobody needs anymore anyway. That's why I was in the ward, but that's the only reason. Okay, so it's not... So the janitor was trying to cover for the fact that he's stealing medication. Oh, he's busy? Okay. Doctor, chief physician. Oh boy, okay. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die. Let's see. Chief physician's story makes me wonder. Do you know how your chief physician felt about her system? Where was she today? Leaves the building. Okay, I had that dialogue already. Let's see. Along with all of them, did you ever speak to the ambulance driver? What are your thoughts on the nurse? I respect anybody who works in nursing. I can hardly imagine the pressure these people must be under, even though I've heard that some of them don't handle it too well. Oh boy. I still think it's the ambulance driver. Fair enough, my day did get better. Got myself some unexpected nums for this rainy day. Nice! Hope you enjoy your nums. Hopefully it's the good nums. And coffee, nice. Let's go. She's busy most of the time, but I think we'd get along just fine. Sometimes she smiles at me in the hallway, so I think she believes that too. Maybe it's not the ambulance driver. Sneaky. Should I trust my instincts? Usually when it comes to this, I trust my instincts. He is covering for the fact that he steals medication, so that's his reason for lying. You're lying because you're scared that if you say that you hate everyone, then you're going to be blamed for the murder. I don't know why you lie. I don't think she lied, or this one. I don't think these two lied about anything. And each other. So the two of you can... Oh, right, she lied about the relationship with her PA. Okay. make some choco pudding. Nice. Enjoyed that. Not a huge fan of choco pudding myself. I'm more of a vanilla pudding person. I don't know, I don't like the chocolate things. Not even the ice cream. I prefer vanilla ice cream over the chocolate one. I'll come back later. So you're lying because supposedly you don't want to play favorites. Supposedly. Oh my god. On duty. Talk to all the patients. She's got an alibi. I think it's the ambulance driver. I like ice cream that goes along with cookies. Ooh. But hear me out. What about what about an ice cream that has cookie crumbles in it? Mmm. I like that one. Can you reconstruct the course of the events? Okay. I'll tell you what happened here. Fantastic. So who did it? The case is absolutely clear. There is only one person who could have committed this heinous act, even though every single one of you had a motive. The solution is crystal clear. Ambulance driver. Just like ice creams, I haven't had my favorite Ben and Jerry's in ages. I haven't heard of that one. The cookie dough. Oh, nice. Gotta have some someday. I think they're called, yeah, cookie dough flavor. Maybe it's not cookie dough flavor. I don't know what it's called, but like, I know it has some cookie crumbles inside, and it's really good. Or am I trying to remember? I think it is. I think it is. Cookie ice. I don't know. Brain hurt. My brain hurts, chat. I don't want to think anymore. For Ben and Jerry's, it's called cookie dough. Nice. I don't think we have Ben and Jerry's here. I don't remember seeing it here, honestly. So, but I believe you. I believe it's amazing. I think it was the ambulance driver. No. But... no, it really wasn't. Does that mean one of us didn't play the role well enough, or is it you that's the problem? I'm a doctor, not a detective. That's probably just as well. It was obviously the new doctor. Oh, was it the new doctor? After all, she was the only one whose alibi was contradicted by anyone, was it? She said she spent all morning working on the files, but the nurse was very clear that she kept running it. Okay, I missed that part, honestly. But what was the motive then? Isn't it obvious? The PA and the new doctor used to work at the same hospital. The involuntary manslaughter that got him fired, but which they could never prove was him? That was actually a murder that she committed. And it didn't go down well with her when somebody else got the credit for it. In fact, she took it so badly that she followed him to his new hospital, and when she caught him in the chief physician's office, she seized her opportunity for revenge. It's very simple when you think about it. Yeah, sure. Interesting. I didn't catch that at all, honestly. Okay, let's see. Hello. Can I go home now? Too bad you couldn't solve the murder. It's okay, I still had fun. Glad to hear it. Phew, that was exciting. My knees are still knocking. I think my acting needs a little more practice. Hehe. I'm gonna get going now. What about you guys? I'll stay here in the fresh air for a little longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. Night night, crime busters. Night night, Pina. I didn't know it was about a murder. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it though. Without you, I probably wouldn't have come. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time. But I have to assume that it'll happen to me sometime too. And I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified, actually. But it's also part of the job, and a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. Hey, it might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I think that's unrealistic. But when it happens, I want to be ready. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is sleep. And thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have had the nerves for it without you. Maybe you'll want to do it again in the future. But next time, I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. Hehe. I want to keep going, I guess? May I ask your thoughts on the gift sub I received? Their emotes are kitsune themed and, in hindsight, they're kinda similar in some regards. I want to ask since I found it a fun coincidence. I don't... Oh, my thoughts. I think they're very cute. I saw some of them and I think they're very cute emotes. And I think I saw a couple of the, I think I saw a pack of those same emotes on Etsy. So I'm guessing the person bought that pack from Etsy or something. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Heck, I'm not even 60% sure. I'm about maybe 20 or 30% sure. But I think I saw those that emote pack on Etsy. Yeah, poor Finley. I feel for him. Poor guy. Rather adorable. No worries. Yeah, there are a lot of them, I agree. I saw quite a few of them. I wasn't shopping, but I wanted to see what Etsy had to offer and how much in pricing were they. So yeah, there's a lot of them, honestly. Keeping going. Maybe that's what it's all about in the end. Moving on. I want to keep going too. With life here in Porcupine, I mean. I think I like it here. The people, the little streets, the Hibernation Festival was great. I think I could feel at home here, especially with a partner in crime like you. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. That's the deal. Deal? Yes. Deal. Let's go. Couldn't afford them, so I just bought some emote base packs and slowly drawing them. Nice! That's also a nice solution. All the world stage, rehearse with the theater troupe. Can I see Alfio? I'm guessing he's here somewhere. Or maybe not, okay. Let's go to bed then. Can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. Oh. Why does he... Okay. I wanted to ask, why does he look like that every morning? But honestly, that's me every morning. He looks exactly like me. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Imagine if it was. Oh, the loading screen changed. Nice. Same. Hey, good morning! I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up about a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede! This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They were headed for the old town. Weird. I'll keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. Same here, usual. Oh no, indeed. I think I know where this is going. I don't like this. Old Town is on the upper street, I think. Look. Doesn't sound good at all, yeah. I agree with you, Patty. The stampede more sounds like angry mob of people trying to put the blame for Irma's death on me. Adele, are you alright? Dear Lord, what? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. I asked what they were up to, but nobody listened to me. It reminded me of the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to learn about that, my budding historian? Oh, sure! You should always make time for history. It always has something to teach us for the future. It all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. Very different weather to what we're experiencing right now. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as the Citrus City. A lot of the people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juice, candy, soaps. In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the prices of her cakes and pies went up to 5 times what they used to be. At the same time, she started using lower grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand, almost half the old town was burned to the ground. All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it the Citrus Summer. A beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, strict requirements for citrus food products were established soon after. And before long, she left town and was never seen again. There you have it, the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Fascinating. Historian of Porcupine learned the history of Porcupine. Chances are the hospital is crowded, so might as well. Yep. Now that you mention it, you have a point. The hospital might be crowded. This doesn't bode well. At least we have some pretty music. I probably should have played some ads. Would you like a hot coffee? Yeah, sure. Ah, finally. Thank you. I just saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I'd hit the jackpot, but they weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where did they go? Towards St. Ursula's, there we go. I'm guessing you're heading that way too. Well, you can't miss him. There we go. Unfortunately, we're going to bump into them. Oh no. Hope this lovely pigeon isn't attacked. I'd feel my heart being squeezed if so. We're about to see. We're about to see. How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. And these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. I mean... we want to see the numbers. What kind of numbers? I'm telling you, St. Ursula's Hospital has got to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of the treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No! Absolutely not! What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. Down with St. Ursula's! Down with St. Ursula's! Oh god. This is really bad. I think it can't go worse than this. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure. Bit of an overreaction, if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we had angry folks show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities. So right now, there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. But when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. No, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight on up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ingrid. Take the elevator. Okay, where is he now? Hello. It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. Alright? Very nice for a hippo, yep. I agree with you. Hello. Dr. Theobald, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mrs. DeCalma's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault that Imra died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, But sometimes, however unfortunately, it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon itself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job. Help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible. Even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Why, thank you. And ads are going to start in about 20 seconds. Unfortunately, I can't snooze them, but I think Dr. Krakowski will give us some tasks we need to do for today. And that's gonna be it for the majority of while ads are playing. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this. What I'm worried about that little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. Alright, and for today... we need to... and thank you for the lurk, Patty. Hopefully it goes well. We need to... oh, Ted is in the hospital. What is she doing here? Wait, P33. Let's go here first. Hello. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. Pfft, what do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me, that's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. Alrighty then. Let's see your prescription medication. Ooh, how am I supposed to do this with only 4 pills? Do that. Can do this. I need to do this. Let's see. That and then... oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not that. Hold on. I need to lower the purple one, but not by too much. Okay. This maybe? Okay. I agree with the grumpy owl. Indeed. Let's see. I removed this one. I do. If you're trying to do a fortune telling, I think it's reading. Exclamation mark hold on. Let me do one for myself actually. Reading. I should donate my own bones to who? To myself? To myself, maybe? I am not doing that. And A, nice. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. While it hasn't killed me yet, that's why you still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So go ahead, learn something. Alright? Things will get better, indeed. If things are looking grim, they're gonna get better, don't worry. So, we meet again. Theodora, to what do I owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. Then there's the severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen. Exactly. I get by, but I'd feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. And ads are done. Welcome back. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just not pressing buttons. Oh god. I'm so sorry, Theodora. I missed almost every button there. C rank, that's the worst it can go. Your lungs are fine. Your heart, too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Yes, not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write you a prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Yep. Crazy indeed. I think it's an understatement to call things crazy right now. Let's see. Hello. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone, and my mom's coming to pick me up today. Great, I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Hehehe. Aw, she's sweet. I like her. Let's see. I think this is gonna be the one, but let me scan the entire skin. I don't want to do this one because, no. I'm gonna do this. Oh god. Why so shaky? Right? It is true, things are always changing, which means that the same way, no matter how good things are, they will get bad at some point. No matter how bad things are, they will improve at some time as well, yes. Change is the natural way of life. Natural way of the world, actually. Embrace the change. If it changes for the worse, well, look towards the good times. Well, you got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. My colleague gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician earlier. Now you need to be careful what you eat in future, okay? Can you promise me you'll do that? Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing, that I should listen to you. And you know what? What? She says you're a good doctor. Really? Yes, because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? No, what? Dr. Gerda's a good doctor too. Because she made my homesickness go away every night. You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma. Bye! Aw, we helped her. Yes, sweet little burb. I like her. She's a cutie. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. They're not that great. I did my best. I mean, it's decent, but like, yeah. I understand all too well that you're under a lot of pressure right now. Nevertheless, your performance is solid. There's hope for you yet. I have some organizational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down. But it'll all blow over in a few days. You got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. It is indeed. Am I free to go now? I guess I am. Let's go home. Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. I've called the police already, but they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Don't know. Back upstairs, I think. And Dr. Theobald? Wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him, at any rate. He probably got held up by his luxury vending machine again. I'm going to go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. Okay, so it's not this vending machine, of course. Maybe it's the one on the second floor. Was it the second floor? I think it's the second floor. Did I need to take the elevator? Think so. Yeah, okay, first floor. Office, maybe? Dr. Theobald, are you there? Oh, I don't... Oh, okay. Okay, good. Dr. Theobald, where did he go? Looks like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency. Just realized something. Alongside change, that is one of the few certain things in life. But by that logic, so must be life, since in order for there to be death, life must exist. And yeah, and in order for life to exist, there must be death, I guess? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So, Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope, that's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all that commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help. Last resort, before I go out there and kick some butt myself. I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well... guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia, too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia? What was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Arndes was back. Oh. Mr. Arndes? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. Then he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Arndes is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Things are going down again. Hello. Have you seen Mia? Yes, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Okay? Have you lost something? No, well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you decided if you lost something, you can ask again. Okay? No problem, I guess? Where's Mia, though? She's not here, I guess. So she's on the other side of the hall. Oh, hello. Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Gotera, is there a Mr. Arndis here in this ward? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us, it permeates us, it holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Arndis is a guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall. One of my own favorite cure-alls, as it happens. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Oh, there you are. Mr. Arndis, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum, I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Arndis, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Who are all those people out there anyway? Clear off, you're not getting my money. Mr. Arndis, Mia, Bentley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Arndis? I was just on my way home. Those people, they're so angry. They called me names and threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia, I know. Last time Mr. Arndis was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Arndis, can I ask you something? What is it now? You! Oh, he recognizes us. Probably. Don't I know you, sonny boy? Yes, we met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. Do you remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark, but someone had left the desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then? Then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up, and that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No. After that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it though. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Arndis. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. You remembered the desk, Mia. That bed I saw on the 5th floor, with the documents on it. Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Arndis saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. I don't know what's going on here. Hey Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Mia and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence! I was thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over, I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? No. I live on the high street, next to the bakery. Got it, we're on our way. Alright. And thank you for the head pet. Welcome in, Milk Porch. Hopefully you're doing well. Take the elevator. Let's see. This way. Well, things are about to go down. Maybe something really is going on at the hospital. But what exactly? I don't know. Oh lord. Let's go this way. If I can go this way. He did say he lives on the high street next to the bakery, so I think this is gonna be the fastest way to get to his place. I'm still not completely familiar with this, with this route, to be honest. Ooh. It's very silent. Very, very silent. Right, school is here. That's the backyard. Not backyard, schoolyard. Why is Mia not following me? Girl! There she is. I think Mia lives in one of these houses, so Carl should be on the next street. This one, probably. So I think I saw a bakery in here. Is that... no, that's the... okay, that's the store. Grocery store. Okay. Okay, it's the next one. Okay, that's Pina's flower shop. That's the stationery shop. Clothing shop. Okay, that's the bakery. I think this is where Carl lives. Can't believe they went as far as to throw stuff at her. Yeah! Right? It's ridiculous. Hello? Hey Carl, it's us. What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. I guess that one's on me. Can you let us in, please? It's pretty cold out here. Not without a password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Okay, alright, I've got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourselves, don't pass it on. Great, will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys! Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around out there for? Come on in, it's way too cold outside. This guy, I swear. And then Finley came along. Mr. Arndus hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders and a bright light. What are you thinking, Carl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do some thinking. I never liked this whole situation, right from the start. First, though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you had been imagining things or not when you had your accident, but I can see now that you were onto something. So, what are our conclusions? That we need to go deeper. Deeper? You know, I'm the longest serving member of staff at St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put our orders together. What are you getting at? We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answers to what's going on here. You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it, but I have an idea how we can get in there. It'll require perfect teamwork, though. This is a delicate matter, like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So listen carefully. You okay? A legendary sheep indeed. He's great. He may be a little bit too... How should I put this? Passionate is not the right word. Too head into wall kind of person, kind of character. But he seems great. Hot-headed. There we go. Hot-headed. Thank you. That's the one. Old Glendower has all the keys to the building in his office, including the key for the archive. That's the one we need to get. And how are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of my many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. Oh! Yes, that's it! Slowly, he sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on this little walk, he never locks his office. That gives us the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. Made it home before you finished. Hey, let's go. Welcome in, Raven. Hopefully you're doing well. I think it's going great. We did have our first death, unfortunately. But it's going great, and apparently some shit is going down at the hospital. And also there's a protest going on. That's the rundown of it for now. That's when you go in to look for the archive key. Sounds good, but he must have lots of keys. It'll take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? Spy pigeon. Pretty much. Who died? It was the, lizard lady. Miss DeCalma. The Irma. The one the old lady that told a lot of stories. My heart broke, honestly. I cried. Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I'm on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital right now. I don't want any more trouble. Okay? Good. Now, where was I? Ahem. Please pay no attention to me. I'm just an old, fragile little granny, just here to visit her little son. I suppose I'd better head up to his room. Yeah, that old lady, unfortunately. Oops! Oh my hip! Such pain! Ow! Don't worry, I'm coming! Fear not, I am a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor old lady. It looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever. What's this now? If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armor. Alright, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there, with the broom. What, me? You look strong. I implore you, help me with this old lady. What's with the amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure that this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. Alright. I love this. I wasn't expecting this when I started the game, but here we are. And then, boom! The key is ours. The perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement and into the document archive. Not this way, it was this way. Isn't the... Okay, there's the staircase. There we go. No one saw us. Sneaky 100. Basement. I want to imagine there is either a Noom or one of those whistles as the camera pans back. Noom. There might be a Noom, who knows? Okay. Good job, team. It's heist time. Is it heist time? What are we stealing? Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll know when we see it. Wait a second. The door was already open. What? That can't be right. The door's always locked. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. Maybe. Maybe you're right, Carl. Let's check it out. Is there a murder I need to solve? Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of the room. Since when are you the mystical type? Hey, back off! I can sense these things. You'd better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. Ooh, okay. In movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Medical records, doctor's letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. Or down there, I don't know. I didn't catch that. Yes, I can climb on them. Look up here! Finlay, get down from there! You'll break your neck! Mia's right, we all know those boxes are out to get you! How did you get up there anyway? It doesn't matter. Someone's taken some folders off these shelves. You can still see a print in the dust. It's pretty obvious something's missing. What? Let me see. Guys? Okay, there we go. Yes, it's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is actually a system in this archive. And something's clearly missing here. This empty space should be filled with at least 7 years worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Carl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same time period. They'll all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance companies. Those kinds of documents don't just disappear. But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance. That's gotta be it. There must be someone who knows about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go to the police? There's someone outside. We need to get out of here quickly. Agreed. Should we hide rather than just going outside? We all know those boxes are out to get you. I mean, Oh, hello. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled on something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him urgently. The boss? Haven't seen a whiff of him. I need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who's actually meant to be working on our ward, but you'd better settle in anyway. That crowd outside's way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Not that I can think about clocking off. Too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full, so come on, make yourselves useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. I guess so. Let's go back. Use the elevator, I guess. Because it doesn't let me use the staircase. I could use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Oh no. Oh no. Down with Saint Ursula's. Here comes another of those bunglers. Ralph, you crackpot. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please. Just let us do our job. The noise you're making's bad enough. But more importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please, just leave. Bah! That's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here has a terrible ailment. Exactly! Ow, the pain! That's enough! Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when he injured his arm years ago, that nasty little runt attacked us both just the other week. Patrick's still recovering to this day, and that's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. Ow, my arm! See, we have every reason to be here, and every right to. We're not leaving until we get some answers. Get the chief physician out here, now! But hasn't Dr. Theobald come to speak to you all already? He assured me that... Of course he hasn't! As if he would get his fat ass out of that comfy chair. Will you all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to take this to him. That's right. And you know what else? Let me through, damn it! Help! Quickly! Why are they protesting? Did they come for treatment and weren't looked at? They are protesting because of Irma, because they are blaming Finley and all the other doctors for because of her condition, because her condition got worse and she died, basically. So they're blaming the entire staff, the entire hospital for that. That's pretty much the protest. Renee, what's up? This person. They were just standing next to me in the crowd. Then all of a sudden they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look good. We should take them to the ward. Typical. Always the same. The next poor soul for you to bleed dry. Finley, lend a hand here. But what about Dr. Theobald? I'll try and find out where he is. And I'll try to find out more about the missing documents, too. We'll talk later. Alright? Let me through, you scumbags. I have a feeling that something happened to Dr. Theobald. I have a feeling someone's trying to cover up something and someone just, murdered him or something. The patient's in a very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Mia, Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do as ever. And this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other ward, see if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Alright, let me get my tasks. Shouldn't I have a day off today? Don't you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and me have been here a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. Alright, you got it, Doc. Let's see... P31, 32 and 33. Let's get to them in order. It's not you, is it? No. They do look the same. Oh, it's this guy. Greetings! And the same to you. You're struggling with inflammation after an abdominal injury, right? Let's take a look then. Alright. Oh my god, not this again. How? Oh my god, come on. Am I? Okay. I swear to god. No. There we go. Oh my freaking god. I hate this. There we go. Oh god, no, 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 no. Hey. I need more fingers! I don't have enough fingers. Okay. Am I getting my... my ranking? Please. The game's stuck. Oh. Huh? What is going on with my game right now? Or is it my controller? I don't think it's my controller. Hold on. No, it's not my controller. It's the game. Hello? Sometimes the game tends to misbehave. Okay. Pause menu seems right. But the rest of the game does not seem right. Yeah, I'll try to quit and reload. Does it save automatically? It does, thankfully. Hopefully the game... Yeah. Hopefully. Thankfully the game does autosave. Okay, patient's very poor condition. La la la. This isn't helping. Want to help. Alright. Can I... Wait. Is it my... I don't think it's my controller. But it's not responding right now either. Hold on. Let me try to completely get out of game. Interesting. Beep. Film und Medien something. I don't know German. Load game. Right. Know what's wrong. Take care. Time. This thing. Okay, let's try this again. At least this is working now. I think it's gonna be fine now. It should be fine. Most time, give me yeah, proof. Yeah, okay. I think we're not finishing the game today after all. I thought we were, but there might still be a little bit longer of the game. A little bit more of the game. Which makes me happy, but at the same time... Greetings! Alright. I think I'm gonna just do these tasks and end the stream for today. Oh, no, God, not this again. Oh. Why do I not have more fingers? Okay. Oh, come on! There we go. Oh, of course, of course, of course. There we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah, didn't expect this either. I expected to be done with this game today, but apparently not. Apparently there's some investigation to be done as well. This is a textbook inflammation, but I can see you had all the important vaccines. We need to cool the wound properly, and you'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Got it. For now, I'll just keep as still as possible. Good idea, and get well soon. Heck yeah. Alright, that's done. Dang game bugging out on me, how dare you! Let's see... I see you have a gastrointestinal infection. That's true. And you had a colonoscopy last night. Correct. There are probably better ways to spend your evenings, right? You're not wrong there. Alright, let me take a look. It's gonna be this... yeah, it's this thing again. Oof. Let's see, if it's gastrointestinal, it's gotta do with the stomach, right? Yeah, okay. Skull, maybe? Wait. Stomach actually goes here. Go. Okay. I figured as much. Water or whatever that might be acid, actually. Yeah, okay. Or water, I don't know. It looks like water. Could it be... eyesight? I don't think it is. No. Bones, maybe? No. Feet? No. Hands? Yeah, okay. And over here... tooth. There we go. B, I'll take it. I think it's B. C, okay, I'll take it all the same. I don't really like this minigame. No serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Your symptoms indicate a flu-like infection. That's good because it's treatable and it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up. And you need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Okay. Alrighty then. B33. Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. It sure feels that way. The prot is still going on downstairs. It's got bigger even. Yes, I noticed. And we had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff? No, a protester just keeled over out of nowhere. Dr. Krakowski is diagnosing him now, but we don't know what's wrong with him yet. You know, I've worked in the healthcare sector for decades. There have always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving, people were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was halved. Accordingly, the hospitals decided to halve their numbers of nursing staff. But the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I also see the shortcomings here at St. Ursula's too. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'd like to take a look at your readings if that's okay. Of course. Alrighty then, this again. I don't like it. What else is there? Heart as well, okay, I'm guessing the heart must be the culprit this time. One of the culprits. Skull. Okay, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Water. Okay, not that. Let's see. Bones. I mean, that would be normal when you're lying in that hospital bed for too long. Yeah. So, is it legs or arms? Or maybe both? Okay, leg. Oh, there's no arms. Okay, tooth? Yeah, there we go. Treatment complete. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Your readings have improved significantly. I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. But that's all part of the profession, too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to go back home soon. Your wish is my command. Oh, and one more thing. If I can help in any way, just say. I'd be glad to. That's really nice of you. But you're a patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. I do insist. Thank you muchly. Finley, can you give me a hand, please? Sure, what's going on? Hello. I just finished my assignment. That's music to my ears. Can I take a look? While we're looking after the ward on our own, we should compare results to keep each other on track. Yes, indeed. I've done poorly today. That looks pretty good. Not too different from my results. We make a great team. I'm not sure how to say this. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All our beds are occupied. I can't keep up. We'll manage it. You need to head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes. They're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. Can you take on a few more people? Sure, I'll hold the fort. Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, we have more assignments to do. Oof. Oh boy. Good evening. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? I've had awful stomach cramps ever since last night. And diarrhea. My head feels like it's about to explode. The injection will help keep your pain in check, at least. Okay. I feel like I'm going to die. Oh boy. This one's at least a little less shaky. Nice. Hey rank, nice. Let's go. Okay, injection done. I hope it kicks in soon. I've never felt this bad in my life. We'll give you a full checkup as soon as we can. In the meantime, try and get some sleep. Please hurry, there's something really wrong with me. I know it. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Good evening. Can you tell me how you're feeling? This morning it felt like the flu. Now everything hurts, every breath I take. And how's your digestion? Everything went right through me this afternoon. The painkillers didn't help either, only a little. I'm going to take your pulse, then we'll see what we can do for you. Oh no, it's that breathing again. Except it's not breathing, but listening to his pulse. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on! You know I pressed those buttons. Maybe not those, but... I pressed that last button. Come on. Ah, this minigame, I swear. Your body's fighting something. We're going to find out what it is as quick as we can. Thank you. I hope it isn't contagious. Or is it always so busy here? Don't worry about that. My colleague will be back to check on you again soon. I hope so. Good evening. Can you tell me? Struggling for air. Everything hurts. Help me, please. Of course, we'll adjust your medication. Thank you. Let's see then. Let's see. Should probably do this. Do this. Ooh, oh, you know what? This one. And then this one. Ooh, okay. What if I remove this one? No, wait. Remove this one. It says 4, so I need to remove one more. Maybe this one. Yeah, okay. That looks good now. That looks like optimal levels in 4 pills. A rank. Okay, my colleague will be here in a minute to give you your new medication. Thank you. I don't want to die. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get well soon. I promise you that. Okay, I'm done with those tasks as well. Who do I speak to? I guess I need to speak to Mia again. Hey, there you are. Oh no, I'm sorry. The 4th floor is even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit more beds in somewhere. And then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend a hand for a little. And I didn't know the place so well, so... It's alright, take a deep breath. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Of course you can. I did pretty well this time. Everyone seems to be doing better. It's nice to know I can trust you with my tasks in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favor soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? Let's see. No problem. You're really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I could really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not at this time of day. I'm dead tired, actually. Have you heard from Carl yet? No, now you mention it, I've not spoken to him. Should we give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. Good idea. And? Nothing. He's not picking up. Strange. I hope everything's alright. Oh? Finley! Mia! Come quickly, please! The patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilize him. Oh, shit. Oh, is it the one that collapsed suddenly? Oh, it is. Finley, Mia, quickly! Help me stabilize the patient. The cramps keep getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... Oh, no, it's too late. What? Dr. Krukowski, Be quiet. Sandra, take the disease detail. The patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We noticed heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Dr. Linwood advised against surgical treatment. The blood work needs to be evaluated immediately. We know the bleeding was caused by bacterial infection. Everything else will become clear soon. Please, leave now. Oh boy. Yes, there is. Please give me a little space and get some rest. But don't you need a break? Not right now. This is an extreme case. I will consult Dr. Gatera and wait for the results from Dr. Halil. I need you fresh and well rested in the morning. If this patient fell sick without warning, others could too. Even if there's no indication of a direct risk of infection, please be prepared. We'll know more tomorrow. Oh, damn. Well, guess I'm gonna go to bed for the morning. Oh wait, the bike is still here. I can't interact with it though. That's fine. Go to bed or go to bed quickly. I guess I'll go to bed quickly. What a night. Whatever, time to get to the hospital. Indeed, but I am going to do that next time, next week. I hope it's next week. Or if it's not next week, I don't know when it will be. But whatever it is, whenever it is, it's gonna be... maybe not fun. I shouldn't say fun, because things are going down right now at the hospital, so... In any case, thank you everyone so much for watching. Wait, today's... Right, today's Tuesday. Why did I think it was Wednesday already? I don't know. In any case, hold on, let me... right. Hold on. Oh, wait. I thought the same. I wish it was Wednesday already so we can, you know, skip at least one day and get to the weekend already. Or, well... maybe I don't want the weekend already. I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of weekends right now at the moment, to be honest. There's reasons for it, but I'm gonna spare you the details. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for coming, and yeah, I'm having fun with this game. This game took a turn I did not expect it would turn. But yeah, I think I am going to... I raided Patty last time, but I guess we could raid her again. She's playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. No worries, sweetie pie. Thank you for the lurk and modding. Hopefully your paper is coming along well. Let me set up the raid. Wait, is it? I think it's lowercase. Okay. I think that's it. There we go. Okay. And yeah, next stream is, I don't have a schedule, but next stream is going to be on Friday. I'm gonna play some Bokura with the Raven who's in chat right now. Um, but yeah, join us for that. For those shenanigans. Uh, raid, sub-raid. Okay, there's the raid messages. And yeah, I will see. It's incredibly silent right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. And until next time, take care, everyone.